out everybody, and no one can whoop him. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Chris coming at you with episode number 26. Here's a Beautiful Struggle podcast. And just to give you guys a quick announcement, there's not going to be a long intro today. I just made an Instagram account for the Beautiful Struggle podcast. I just really wanted to create that account to build a community and start posting relatable content that will not only give you value, but again, build a community underneath this podcast. And if you guys have any questions, any comments, or just simply want to hit me up, please feel free to do so at Beautiful Struggle Podcast. Again, that's at Beautiful Struggle Podcast. If you look on there right now, there's no content. And trust me, I'm working on it. I'm actually recording right now. So more content coming soon. Content going to be related to personal development and self-help, those type of things. So on today's episode, what I really wanted to talk about is something that I've been dealing with, something that I've been going through every single day. And it's just one word, and that one word is consistency. And it's something that I've been working on heavy and trying to get better at every single day. And for those of you that know, I'm on a 75-day challenge, which consists of briefly drinking 1 gallon of water every single day, sticking to a diet, reading 10 pages out of a book, working out for 45 minutes a day, and taking one progress photo every single day. No days off, no cheats. If you cheat, if you miss a day, if you miss any of these things, you don't drink a gallon of water, you start all over. You start all over from day one. And I really do not want to start over from day one because I'm currently on day 59. And I have to say it's been pretty challenging for me. It's been very challenging for me. And if you really look at the 5 things that I'm doing, they're not hard to do at all. Really, a child, a young adult can do any of these things. Maybe not drink the gallon of water, but I really figured out why it's been challenging for me. And it's been challenging for me because life happens. Stuff happens in your life. You know, everybody's dealing with different stuff. And when life happens, it can really throw you off your groove, and it can really make you not consistent anymore, right? So there's literally been days where I've had a full day of work, waking up at 6 a.m., getting my day started at 6 a.m., coming home around 6:30 or whatever, hanging out with my wife for a couple hours. I lay down around 9, and I realized I didn't do my 45-minute workout. And I look at my wife, I'm like, I got to do it. So like, I'll go to the local gym right here, or maybe I'll do a home workout, or sometimes I'll just go to the 24-hour fitness, and sometimes I'll be like half asleep doing the workout, but I got to get it done. And there's also been days where, sometimes you run out of food at the house, so you got to go pick up something to eat. And I can't eat anything bad. I can't eat anything unhealthy, but then again, I don't want to eat anything. I want to eat something that's good. So you know how hard it is going to Chick-fil-A and just ordering a grilled chicken salad from there is. It's just like, man, this is hard. But sometimes you just got to suck it up and you just got to do it. And even with this podcast, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of time to come on here and make a podcast every single week. But I made a commitment to myself, and I made a commitment to you guys. And sometimes in life, you have to do the things you don't feel like doing so you can live the life that you want to live. And with consistency comes results, comes improvement, and comes development. I look and I feel a whole lot different from day one on this 75-day journey. My podcast has dramatically improved since episode 1. Those of you that have been rocking since episode 1, you guys already know how cringy some of those early episodes were. But the consistency really also creates habits. Since my wife and I have been reading the whole Bible, which took a whole year, which we accomplished that in 2019, I literally feel the need to read the Bible every single day because it's a habit now. Now, I'm sure you guys heard people say that motivation is BS and it's garbage and it's BS, and they have some truth to that. And the reason why they say motivation is garbage, because motivation only gets you started. It's the consistency that gets you the results and that creates that greatness that's inside of you. You know, and being in the gym 59 days in a row, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going balls to the wall hard. I'm not burning myself out every single day, because I do understand I need to pace myself. But I've been taking those little baby steps of just working out 45 minutes a day, just 45 minutes. Anything from yoga, getting some good stretches in, running push-ups, just like playing basketball, lifting weights, just getting my body moving for 45 minutes a day. Reading the Bible. I don't ever read 20 chapters out the Bible a day. I don't do that. What I do is I just simply read a short devotional, read a couple chapters, and by this, I'm just mastering the small steps, and I'm really understanding what I'm reading. You see, the small steps every day are like small victories for us. And the more victories you get, the more confident you become. Kobe Bryant once said in an interview back in the days, I think he said he would practice about 3 to 4 times a day. And typically other practice, he noticed, would only practice twice a day. And in addition, he noticed that players were taking practice off, they were taking game days off, they were taking the whole day off. And he noticed that if he just took the small steps to become great by just waking up a couple hours earlier and getting an extra workout in and taking no days off, he knew if he stayed consistent, he would easily pass up everyone. And clearly he's top 5, top 3, whatever you think, greatest players of all time. And he even said he looked back at the league at one point and he said nobody could ever catch him at the pace that he was at, by just him being consistent. People also feel like they need to quit, or they want to quit because they don't see those instant results. You know how it is when you go to the gym and you work out after day 1, day 2, day 3, you're not seeing any results. You're like, I'm out of here. Like, if you looked at all my daily progress pictures in my phone, I probably didn't make any visible progress or result until day 13, and maybe you've seen something slight in there, a slight difference. And you know, it's crazy because, you know, sometimes we're in business, we're entrepreneurs, and we're like, all right, cool, I'm about to start this business up. Day 1, okay, you know, where's the money at? Day 2, where's the money at? Day 3, we're looking for the results like within the first week. And if you've been in business, you know it doesn't work like that. For some people it may, but it takes time. It takes you doing the little things every single day to get your goal. And even it could be your relationship with God. You feel like maybe after a couple of days of praying, a couple hours of praying, you want to see God's miracle and you want to see the land filled with milk and honey. And you like, yo, God, where you at? But you got to understand it don't work like that. You got to be consistent every single day. The results come from the little things you do over and over and over again. One of my favorite motivational speakers of all time, Eric Thomas, once said, what I did yesterday got me here. What I did yesterday got me to where I am today, but what I did yesterday is not going to help me stay where I am today. And for myself, I know that I wasn't blessed with being the smartest person in the room. I wasn't a genius as a child. And I couldn't control that. You know, I couldn't control, you know, what God blessed me with and what gifts I have. But what I was able to control is the effort that I put in every single day, and I can control how consistent I am. So something I've been doing since I was literally 18 years old, and I'm 25 years old now, is I told myself I'm going to learn one new thing every single day. And it's one thing. I'm not telling myself learn 30 things today, 30 things tomorrow. No, because you're going to burn yourself out like that. So every single day, I learn one new thing. And even till this day, I'm learning one new thing every single day. And it's to a point where I don't even have to think about it. It's a habit for me. If you come up to me and you say, hey, Chris, what you learned today? I'm going to tell you literally something I learned today because it became a habit for me. And for me, I want to look back like Kobe Bryant one day and say, hey, I came a long way, and thank God I stayed consistent, right? So that's pretty much all I had for you guys. I wanted to get right to it. I wanted to talk about consistency, and I really want to challenge you guys today to create one new thing you can do every single day and stay consistent with it, and watch how you'll become a master at it. I really want to challenge you. If you're listening to this right now, right after this podcast, write down one thing. Clearly write it out. One thing you're going to do every single day. It could be for 75 days, 100 days, 90 days, whatever the case is. Do it consistently, and you'll build that habit. They say it takes 90 days to build a habit, not 21 days, 90 days to build or break a habit, right? So with me going through this 75-day challenge, it's really empowered me and really gave me the confidence to go through any challenge. What do people typically do? They do 7-day challenge, they do 14-day challenge, they do 21-day challenge, month challenges. And I'm at a point where I'm 59 days in, I'm going after 75. If I can do this, I can do anything. So I really challenge you guys to pick one thing to be consistent with. And it can be anything from reading, it can be doing push-up, educating yourself on a subject. Become consistent at the small things you do in life, and you'll be able to handle anything that's big that comes your way. It's your boy Chris, and I'll catch y'all next week.
That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder and bend.